Hey there guys, what is going on? When you see our Captain Price here with his riot shield, you know we're doing a pistol class setup. Today we are taking another look at the 357 revolver without the snake shot this time. Normally we would run the snake shot, but it was brought to my attention by this particular comment here that not running the snake shot on the 357 right now as an Akimbo is probably the way to go. And as I've tested this out throughout this day, oh my god, how did I miss this? Like, how is everybody on the planet not running this right now? This is the best sidearm in the game for sure. I've been preaching the Akimbo M19, the Akimbo X16, but this is the real star of the show. You're able to get 1 to 2 shot kills at medium ranges because the 357 without the snake shot has a very powerful shot. Like, you get 1 to 2 shot kills normally. You get 2 of them, blast people away easily at medium ranges. So of course, we have kitted ourselves out with a riot shield and a very powerful pistol setup, and we're going to talk about it in just a sec. But before we do, let's get this one to 2,868 likes. I don't know, that's a very, very ridiculously high number. It won't even get that many views, but I think we can do it. I think you guys are so super powerful that we can do this. If you haven't already done so, make sure you do hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on so you don't miss out on any of the upcoming content. There's loads of stuff coming up. We've recorded like a million videos, so make sure you don't miss any of those. Let's jump into this class setup straight away. Alright, you know when you see that riot shield on these classes, you know something fishy's going on. As I said, the riot shield is a key to some of these like primary pistol classes, being able to not get shot from behind and just sort of hold points, pre-check a corner, like hold the riot shield out, check what's there. If you don't want to go that way, you're pretty much safe from everything. So then we take our pistol here, which we'll talk about in a second. As our perks, they're a little bit different to how we normally run them. We do want EOD and Ghost. They're very standard. EOD for that explosive resistance and Ghost for staying off of that radar. In our perk 3 slot, we do want Tune Up here. This reduces the charge time of our field upgrades by about 40%, which will become apparent when I talk about that. The C4 in the lethal slot and the stim shot as well, very, very powerful options here. As for our field upgrade that we're going for here, we need the munitions box, and of course Dead Silence is a very, very powerful option as well, but the munitions box is what we're really worried about here today. As I said, with the munitions box, you're going to run out of ammo very, very quick with this particular pistol. I think you get like 4 spare mags, which is not a lot for an Akimbo pistol class setup that we're trying to run around with as our only weapon. So as I said, you need that tune-up and you need that munitions box, but we're here today to show off the power of this weapon. Like, we want to make this function as its own class, but you can just throw this on as a sidearm on pretty much any class and do some serious work here. So as for our attachments, we are looking at the compensator here to help control that recoil. It's very, very important that our shots don't miss here. It's like super, super important that we don't miss any of our shots, obviously, as we don't have too many of them and they're not shotgun shells anymore. So being accurate is very, very important here. We combine this with our 357 long barrel for that damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control as well. Being able to hit those shots at extended ranges is very, very powerful here. Now that we don't have the shells, this works way better. The 5mm laser here as well for that hip fire accuracy and sprint to fire speed. This is more similar to how we would run a regular Akimbo pistol setup. We want the lightweight trigger for that maximum fire rate, very, very powerful here. And of course the Akimbo perk. Not a single snake shot attached at all. We get that maximum damage range while being very, very powerful for that hip fire spread. You can get some seriously crazy one-shot kills at medium ranges with this, like out to about maybe 15, 20 meters or so, which is absolutely dumb with just a pistol. You'll see it in the gameplay in just a second, which we are going to jump into right now. Then we'll have our final thoughts on this because this class is dumb. I love it so, so much. So there are a lot of factors that make this work here. One being in particular, our hipfire accuracy is actually sort of reduced by having a high FOV, which I know on console is not an option for a lot of you guys, which is fine. That's okay. You can still get away with this regardless of what your FOV is. It does make it visually smaller, like that hipfire spread is actually smaller. Like you can see on my screen, it's very, very small here. But, I mean, that also means the enemies are smaller as well, so relatively it sort of balances out. Like, there is not some kind of disparity here between console. Like, the people are the actual same size, it just looks a little bit smaller, so it might be easy to hit those shots. Alright, we're not a good start here, not a good start here. Some of the other recordings that we've managed to get today have absolutely stomped with this particular option. Like, you can see, what is that? That is absolutely disgusting. Like, this class setup is not going to be super effective because, I mean, you're obviously not designed. You're not supposed to be running around with this as your only weapon, but, I mean, you can just see by some of these kills, man, like, this is the new meta. I don't know how people don't know about this. Like, whoever did leave me this, the lad who did leave me this comment, oh, I just... This is just one of those classes that... I had the flag. I was wondering how they knew exactly where I was. Like, I don't want the flag, like... The lad who did drop this class setup to me, I gotta give mad props to. Like, check this... Okay, that was a little bit embarrassing. That was a little bit embarrassing, but we should typically be doing better than that. Like, so... That doesn't happen very often, which is funny. Like, trying to show off how good something is and then it absolutely lets you down like that is hilarious. I love that. Nah, we're not going to continue our push there. Okay. What is with these enemies, man? The enemies are just being goofy boys. Get out of here. Do not challenge me. This takes me back to the days where the 357 was proper broken with the snake shot. Like, just getting these one-shot kills from ridiculously far away is hilarious. I would recommend that you stay on your feet most of the time if you're trying to get kills. Like, if you're going for kills most of the time, don't slide anywhere. If you slide, it increases your hip-fire accuracy massively, which we'll show you in just a second while we're not dead. So, as you can see, like, a hip-fire does bloom out a little bit, and it will make it very, very difficult to hit those shots, but that's not what this is for. Like, this isn't for those longer ranges that you see there. This is for a close range setup. We're just sort of shoehorning this class up in here to make it actually function. You don't actually need tune-up to make this work. Like, this will work regardless of whatever gun or perk you have in your third slot. Like, this is basically just meant to be a very powerful primary option. And we haven't really even needed it yet. Like, we haven't needed the munitions box just yet, so... Make sure you fire every single shot in your gun before you reload. If you reload too early, you're done. If you get caught reloading with this, you are finished, man. You are cooked. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, this should not be in the game. We're going to get this kill here as well. Okay, never mind. He knew we were there. I'm pretty sure he was very, very confident as to our position there, but... You can just see, like... This class... is ridiculous. Like, this might be one of the dumbest things that nobody knew about. Have we got the hot take? Like, have we got a hot scoop here? Have we got a hot scoop here? I wonder. I mean, obviously we're not doing very well right now, but I mean, we're playing against people who are like playing with actual guns, have got these helicopters buzzing around. Like, I mean, what do you want me to do? Like, normally I'd be sliding into these boys, pre-firing them with like an SMG or something like that, but I mean, that's not an option here. Should have probably got that second kill there, but you can just see, man. These dudes are clearly doing long shots on their assault rifles or whatever, and they're trading kills, but I mean... I don't know how they can let this be in the game, like... This is hilarious. This is... The more people use this, the quicker this is going to get nerfed. So if you do want to try this while it is still a thing, slap on this class right now and just go have fun with it, because it is so good. So good. Just like my singing, literally the best. Okay. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to get those kills at those ranges, but that's where superior movement does come in. I'm gonna try and get as close to these boys as possible so we can make use of our delightful... Bruh. We can make use of that full one-shot kill range with this particular class setup, because, like, as you've seen, it's dumb. Like, it's so big. Yeah, this boy doesn't... See ya. Get out of here. Get a headshot on that guy. Go away. Do something else, man. Nah, that is not good. Alright, I think this has gone on for long enough. I don't think you actually need any more convincing as to the strength of these pistols. You take your time, you hit your shot, and you will get the kill. It's as simple as that. The power level of these pistols is completely broken right now. Like, this is absolutely absurd. Like, just... I just don't understand. We'll have our final thoughts on this in just a second, because this is absolutely hilarious. Go away. Alrighty guys, what do we think of our 357 class here? Well, this thing absolutely stomps and is probably the most busted thing in the game right now. Now, I'm not suggesting that you should go out there and use this as your only weapon, as it is a perfect option on literally every class setup in the game as just a very powerful secondary. It's not just a close range option. You can do some serious work at those medium ranges. If you do get those shots on target, you just kill people. It's absolutely hilarious. We don't need the tactical, like stim shots are fine. We don't need tune up. That's fine for being tracker. Like this could be a regular class setup with like an M4 or an SMG or whatever. This thing is dumb. I love it so much. Thank you so much to the guy who did recommend this to me. The comment will be on screen right now. I do appreciate that so much. It's very, very powerful and I love this class setup. We featured it a number of times this week. It's very, very powerful. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this one, make sure you do leave a like. We're looking to get like 268 million likes, I think we said. I can't actually remember the number we said earlier, but make sure you do hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on so you don't miss out on any more of the upcoming videos. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye!